Last week on the Sunday Supershow Extravaganza, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Today's Sunday Supershow Extravaganza, brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hanging and banging with Tony Gross from Comicverse, brother.
Yeah.
And don't forget about the Master of Disaster, Mr. Aaron Psychotronic Comics, brother.
The Twin Towers of Pain.
The Stratosphere. I don't know where we're going with this, Mean Gene. But I'll tell you what, Sunday night in the Omni in Atlanta, shit's going down. Andre the Giant, I'm going to be right behind these two guys as they fight you every step of the way. All right. Hey, welcome in, true believers. It's time for another episode of the Sunday Supershow Extravaganza. I couldn't do this if I didn't have any guests, so I'm going to bring a special guest in. And this guest, my co-host, deserves a special treatment. So here you go.
Get on with the ceremony.
We got Grandpa Starscream with us. Tony, how's it going, bro?
Hey, how you doing, man? Doing good. Doing good.
Let's see if we got any comments here. I want to let everybody know before start. I just made a video about the book I just read, The Greatest American Hero Free Comic Day book, and we kind of talk about the upcoming series. I'm excited about it. I was so excited after I read it, Tony. I watched episodes 1 through 3 of the first season. So, I remember.
I guess
much I liked it.
that slipped under my radar. I didn't know it was coming out. I love Greatest American Hero.
But it's right here, and I'll try to get you a copy of it if I can go back to the shop. And look, we got Hurtan here. He sent me a $2 super chat. Says great appearance on Only Slabs this week, Matt. Well, thanks, bro, and we'll play you a video. I'll play you this one.
And on that note, we cue the music.
Matt.
That's good.
I'm going to try to do an intro. I figured out how to do Canva, the edit. As you notice, I've been playing around with editing. I don't know if you heard the first you weren't back here yet, but before I played the promo, I put a voiceover over it that said, previously on the Sunday Super Show Extravaganza, and I did it in a real deep voice like I was a movie announcer. But anyway, and we got Tony's here, and Missy Mars is like, hello, state New York. Well, I figured out how to do things, because I'm trying to figure out how to edit, because I want to do a little short documentary about our journey to Heroes Con from my house. So we'll put I'm gonna film like Aaron and Jeff where they show up at the house, and maybe it's on a live stream, get Mom to record it, so us talking. I don't know. I got grandiose ideas in my head. We'll see how it works out.
We'll have to talk about it backstage.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I don't care. I talk about anything on here. I let everybody know what's going on. So,
well, I didn't know if you edited your stuff on a laptop or a phone. See, I do all my editing on my phone.
Oh, I've been doing it on my computer. I got a PC. My laptop's just not strong enough. It wasn't strong enough, so I had to get something else. But let's go ahead and get into the show here. We'll start. I'm not going to do new key issues anymore because Key Collector Act changed the way they do things, so we're not doing that no more. So, bully them, right? So anyway, we got the new Comic Book Day previews. We got some pretty cool books coming out this week. Also, we're still doing the variant covers because that's one of my favorite things to do. Is my top 10 picks. I like going out. I like going and picking them out. So, go to League of Comic Geeks and check this out. We got another issue of Matt Fraction's Batman issue number 9 coming out. Check out this John Jang variant. That's pretty cool. More to come on that one. We got Absolute Superman 19. And it's hard to believe. In about 4 months, it'll be 2 years since all this stuff came out.
Yeah.
We got Absolute Green Lantern, number 14. I'm looking forward to issue 2 of this and see where they go. Daredevil 2, it looks like we might have it might be Muse might be the killer, I'm thinking now. Or no, there's another killer in there. They introduced a new character, but I really want this Bill Sienkiewicz cover here.
That is nice.
That's pretty cool. I also like the television variant. I should have got the. I regret not getting the Punisher one that came out with John Bernthal. We also have Amazing Spider-Man 28. I actually got this on my pull list now because of Bermejo, mainly. But they have these Magic the Gathering variants, and I've not read it yet. I got issue 27, but I have not read it yet.
I'm 7 issues behind.
X-Men 29, and there's another one of those Magic variants. Batgirl 19. That's been 2 years since that came out. And I'll tell you another one I've been actually enjoying was collect these Poison Ivy, mainly for the covers, but the story's not bad. We got another Nubovich cover there, and Cyclops issue 4. We can go by that. We don't need to talk about him. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 4. They got a spot. I think they got too many of these Magic the Gathering things. Here's what I know: some of the younger generation. This was a little bit past our time, Tony, but Ben 10. Okay. I know it's a very popular thing. So,
oh yeah,
and there's like 30 variants where there's Dynamite, so it's going to be like the same cover, like 3 different ways, and then they'll have a lot. I'm sure this is going to be a popular book because he's kind of like the Green Lantern in a way, right? No, he's not. He can turn into monsters and stuff. We got Wade Wilson, Deadpool number 4. We got somebody else in the chat here. Oh, you got 6 pulls this week.
Yeah,
I can't remember how many I got. We'll look it up. I'll show you how many pulls I got after. I can't remember how many I have coming up this week. We got JSA number 19, Justice Society of America. Oh man, that Spectre cover, dude. Sebastian Pumara. Now there's a couple series coming out. I want to talk about this one. It's called from Image Comics. It's called "If Destruction Be Our Lot," and it says humanity is extinct, and all that remains are robots who once helped us. The robots who once helped us are happier now, doing their work without human interference. But not Abe. He believes there must be something more out there. After nearly getting killed, he's determined to wander the earth until he finds it, or gets recycled trying. Brilliant artist Andy McDonald, who worked on Doctor Strange and Wonder Woman, and adequate. I don't know if that's a good. If you were a writer, would you want them to call you adequate writers? I don't know if that's a compliment. Adequate writers. Mark Elijah Rosenberg, who wrote for a book called Approaching the Unknown. That doesn't give me a lot of confidence. And Matthew Rosenberg, we're taking everyone down with us. 4 kids walking to a bank. Bring you the ongoing sci-fi adventure about finding purpose, holding on to hope, and really lonely robots. Here's cover A, but I really want cover B. I think it is. Look at this. So Abe is a robot of Abe Lincoln.
Oh. Okay.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then they got the Ice Cream Man variant because they've been doing a lot of those because Ice Cream Man's back and they're celebrating like a milestone. And there's another one of Abe. And you got that. That's the Lincoln Memorial. We got a 175 black and white. And there's a blank. Hey, there's a lot of possibilities for those blanks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with a book like this. Let's see what some of the people are talking about down here. This guy named Unk Status says, I am bringing attention to this. NGL, with this being the same guy who did We're Taking Everyone Down with Us, this seems like it can be another banger. Brand on the page says, y'all, I managed to bag the preview ash can of this book, and it's so good. Actually, you know what? I also managed to bag a preview ash can of this yesterday when I was at pre-conference. So, but it's also got an ash can for Odin, the new Tinian series on the other side. Danger. Oh, let's see if we can find another one here. Timely Comic says, I almost broke my ankle running to add this to my pull list. So we got some people that are interested in it. I kind of like sci-fi stuff.
I do too.
You have every intention to keep it to Yeah, I have every intention of that. But you know what? They say the path to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Hey,
Amen.
Barbarian Kung Fu. And Pops Addict dropping by to say hello. Good to see you, Pops. I hope you recover quickly, and I hope to see you at Heroes Con, man. I hope you recover in time for Heroes. I hope to see you there. He just had that situation with his arm. So everybody keep Pops Addict in your prayers. All right, let's continue on here. We'll go back down. We were at okay, so Storm Earth's Mightiest Mutant number 4 comes out this week. They're always interesting covers. So shout out to John's Comics and Friends, because I know he's reading this and he says it's pretty good. I may have to go get the trade, Tony. I don't know yet. Adventures of Superman, Book of L. I'm gonna start doing that more though. These miniseries, I'm gonna start just waiting.
Yeah.
And maybe if I want to read it, get the trade paperback.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead Deluxe 136. David Finch killing it with all these covers. He's been doing all kinds of covers for these, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. We got a new one by Jubilee. Well, Jubilee Deadly Reunion number 1. Deadly Reunion. Jubilation Lee always puts her life on the line for those in need. But for family, she'll do anything. When the cousin she never knew is in sudden need of help, Jubilee tracks him down to save him. But Jubilee may find that her familial bonds aren't as strong as she hoped. What secrets does her cousin hold? And what dangerous mutant power does he wield? Join the phenomenal Gene Luen Yang, who wrote for Shang-Chi, and Michael Ying as they embark on a bombastic and life-altering journey of family, heart, and heartbreak. So, okay. And we got some, let's see what the variants look like. Hey, cover A is not bad. And we got Derek Chew. I like Derek Chew. That's not bad. If you like, I got like Julie. Ivan Talon's not bad. That's all right. But I think I like the other one better. And so there's only 3 covers for that one. So, all right, let's see what they're saying about it. I bet there's going to be some negativity on this one. Let's see. No, we got Relevant says Jubilee, yay. And this Comic Supreme says, I'm not going to lie. This kind of proved to me that a lot of people rate shit without reading it. This was released today for a little bit, and it had 3 5-star ratings. I love when you see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Luke says Jubilee content by Gene Luen Yang. We did it. Holy shit. I'm just gonna heart that just because he said holy shit. All right. Oh, it's the one shot. It says Jubilee one shot by Gene Luen Yang. All right. Holy F what? So it's a one shot. Okay, so that makes sense. All right. That makes a little more sense. I guess it's not going to be ongoing. Pop said, I will be there if Mark has to do a weekend at Bernie's with me. I'll help him. You know what? Hey, Pops, I'll get a wagon and a trailer hitch, and I'll hitch it to the back of my electric wheelchair, and I'll pull you around the con, man. And we'll go around. You can go with me to meet Larry Hama.
Because that's what heroes do.
That's right, baby. Especially Heroes for Hire. But I'll do it for free, even though my name's Heroes for Hire. We got Godzilla Infinity Roar number 4 for Marvel. Look here, Thanos versus Rodan. That's kind of cool. What else we got here? The Energon Universe. Like, check out some of these variants here. We got some Howard Porter. Look, is that Zartan? It looks like Zartan, Tony.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
We got Energon. I don't know who this girl is, but she looks interesting. You know, we got 1 in 20. This was also a free comic book day book, though. So I don't know. Well, I ordered this one, but I think I ordered the one with Zartan on it. Even though I didn't get the free comic book day book.
I just got cover 1.
Yeah. We got DC and Sonic the Hedgehog, the Metal Legion number 1. For all you Sonic fans out here, I think there's going to be some like connecting covers or something. And there's a blank. We got Godzilla number 10. And they always have some cool like movie poster like there. There's like a movie homage. What else we got coming out? We got Tales of the Green Lantern Corps Guy Gardner. Jerry Dugan and Mateo Lawley take on Guy Gardner. In this corner, we have intergalactic heavyweight Guy Gardner fighting in the blanking division, and his challengers are Manhunter, Android, Space Apes, the Guardians, and fellow Lantern John Stewart. The Deadpool team of Mateo Lawley and Jerry Dugan presents Light Club, a tale of the best and worst Lantern in the Corps.
Damn.
It's a hero-tastic problematic, it says on the cover. And okay, let's see. I always like Guy Gardner because he's kind of a, I don't know, he's just kind of a goof. David Aja, he's an asshole though. And we got Ethan Young. That one's kind of neat. And Ariel Olivetti. I like that one. That's pretty cool. And that's it. We have 4 covers. And that's what they're saying about it. This one says, I don't know who the F Dugan is, but it's not Adam, so it's a win. Okay. If you don't know who Jerry Dugan is, and you've not been reading long, have you? Zorlang says, a new mainline Green Lantern one-shot, and it's by someone other than Adams. Sign me up. I really hope this channels some of Hal and Hal's guys. Well, man, apparently nobody likes Adams, right? Well, the Comic Supreme, though, says the Green Lantern that Adams writes the best, and it's the one thing he doesn't write. I'm excited for this, though. Hope we get more Lantern content in one-shots, maybe even some more minis and ongoings. And this guy says, as soon as I saw Guy Gardner, I had to pull it. So
Right.
I think we're going to see more like Lantern stuff coming out here in the near future because of the show, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, they always do that. Marvel does that, like, although they kind of wait too late. Like they did bring the Jessica Jones one out when she was coming back to Daredevil, and they brought the Daredevil back when season 2 started, Daredevil Born Again. But they didn't release the Wonder Man series until after the Wonder Man show was over with, and they didn't even have the guy the same. They should have had the same character in the show and just been a continuation of that show or something. But they didn't do it. Missed opportunity.
Yeah,
for sure. And if anybody's not seen Wonder Man, go watch it. It's pretty fun. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Comics the Magazine number 3, Rogue One, Cassian Andor. I love that show though. But then we got Tony, look here, we got She-Spawn.
Yeah.
A former soldier, assassin, superhero, and mother, Priest now finds herself pulled into a brutal confrontation with an angelic cult determined to sacrifice a child in the name of their god. What begins as a mission quickly becomes something far more personal, forcing Jessica to confront the regret and responsibility that have followed her long after she stepped into the role of She-Spawn. Let's see the covers here. That's a pretty good cover, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you going to get this, Tony?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't know. I may change my mind when I see it on the rack. I don't know. I didn't pre-order it because I moved all my Spawn to trade paperbacks.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a cool blank. Brett Booth. I'm not going to get it. I'll be honest with you.
Now, if it would have came out when I kept complaining that they needed to just stop, they could just cancel the Scorched and give it to She-Spawn because she's basically on every cover. You know, that would be cool.
Oh, McFarlane. I might have to get. No, it's a 1 in 50. Never mind. I'm not getting that. Look here, a 1 in 100 foil Virgin McFarlane. Although it's a cool cover, I love McFarlane. A signed 1 in 250 black and white. I shudder to think how much that'll cost. A color autograph 1 in 500, autographed by Tom McFarlane and Gail Simone. Oh my God, that's going to be expensive. And then we got, that's it. All right. Never mind. I'm not getting that. The only one I wanted was a Tom McFarlane, and it's too expensive. I'm not even going to bother looking to see what people thought about it. Well, we could, I guess. Hold on. I know nothing about Spawn Universe, but seeing Gail Simone on this is enough for me to give it a try. Hopefully, I'm not completely lost. I don't know about Gail being on in the Spawn Universe, seeing how she's handling the Uncanny X-Men. Uh-oh. Okay. I added Lady Spawn to my pools. I'm doing this for Gail. So you got some mixed. Some people like Gail, and some people. That's kind of like. Ain't that kind of like how it is in comics, though? Some people like somebody and some people don't. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Callie's here. Hey, Callie, I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna play Callie a video. There was video footage of Callie standing outside a convenience store with his buddy the other day, and they happened to catch it on the cam.
Yo, baby, you have your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat? Yeah.
Now I don't mind the she demon as long as I'm not dating them. Her tat, you know what I mean?
I've dated a few she demons.
If Callie, I love Callie. He'll play along. He's like caught red-handed. I love you, brother. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I just like playing around. Okay, Savage Sword of Conan 14. Tony, I'm thinking about picking this up. I've been told by like Fable, Paul 619, and 3 or 4 Gary B, and other people that this is awesome. The Savage Sword is the one to get. So I don't know.
I have not been. I've got 2 issues of Savage Sword. I've been collecting Conan the Barbarian, and Conan the Barbarian has been a knockout since the very first issue.
Well, maybe I should get it in this. I'll probably get. I don't know. I need to get them both. I guess I don't know. I got too many.
There's already 30 issues out of the new Conan, so you might want to buy a trade.
Well, I mean, I can just pick up. Can I just pick up and read it, or do I have to know what's going on?
No, here lately, no. I mean, they started a new jumping on point at issue 26. So I mean, you need to read issue 25 because it's a King Conan story. It's probably the best story out of the whole series.
Oh, cool. Today, you know how I kind of rushed? I decided today before we did the show that I was going to we'll just take our time. We're going to look at the new series. We'll kind of spotlight the new series if you're not in any hurry, you know.
Well, I see one. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Civil War Unmasked #1. I don't know about this. Do we need this, Tony? I don't know that we need this.
I don't think we do.
Whose side are you on? Revisit the event that unleashed shockwaves across the Marvel Universe in this 5-issue miniseries. Follow the unseen stories of Iron Man, Spider-Man, Goliath, Tiger, and Cap. Now, I don't want to read no more. I want to see what the people are saying about it. More Christos Gage nostalgia miniseries. Let's go. Well, they're excited. Oh my God, it's not Millar. Thank God. Oh my God. Damn. I didn't think I'd have to say this, but alas, people on Blue Sky have proved I do. No, this is not Civil War 3. No, they did not end Ultimate Marvel for this. It's just a nostalgic miniseries. Think before you slander, all right? Damn. He's kind of salty. Or she's kind of salty. I think I'll give him a heart just for being salty. Anyone hot for this? Me neither. Alex Cosmico. All right, we got the only 2 good things to come out of Civil War were 1, a change in the status quo for the Marvel Universe that lasted for some time afterwards. Instead, I don't want to read all that crap. That guy's a nerd. All right. They say, especially when they say something like, "Well, actually," so we got Christos Cage and Edgar. Okay, look. Here's my take on that, Tony. Here's my take on it. They had all the add-ons. Remember how many add-ons like you had to get? They wanted you to get for that when it came out, and like, dude, you got this. Yeah. So how could they have not exhausted every side story they could have possibly already told?
Yeah. From my understanding, I had a buddy of mine that collected every freaking tie-in for Civil War, and he had over 200 issues.
God.
So, I mean.
Hey, Callie. Oh, Callie. Now, the thing is, though, yeah, you're right. That guy's, but I'm a nerd, but that guy was a super nerd. When they start going, well, 1, I got 5 points to tell you. 1, blah, 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 blah. 2, blah. I'm like, come on, super nerd. All right.
See, but you got to ask what part of the nerd skill is it? Are we talking nerd skill like Revenge of the Nerds or Big Bang Theory?
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
It's a 10 on the Richter scale. That one was. All right. I'm like Revenge of the Nerds because they turn out, the nerds and Revenge of the Nerds turn out to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Sheldon's always going to be a nerd.
I love Sheldon.
I love him though.
One minute I want to strangle him, and the next minute I want to shake his hand.
Or give him a hug.
Do me a favor. Yeah, I was going to say, do me a favor before you cycle down. I want to point out the one you just clicked.
Yeah, I was going to click on it. I just forgot where it was at. Okay. You want to read it? Can you read that? Or you want me to,
I can't read it.
The Fall of the House of Slaughter. Now, this is people are interested in this one a lot. There's some cool covers. I'll read what it says. As the House of Slaughter's ailing old dragon enters his final days, Cecilia Slaughter and the other heads gather to determine his successor. Deadly ambitions begin to take shape as the House and the Order prepare for a new legacy to begin. And the conflict will no doubt be lethal in this all-new miniseries set in the world of something is killing the children. Can the House of Slaughter survive a new dragon coming into power? And we got James Tenney IV and Tate Bromble is the writers, and Werther Del Adera is the artist, and Andrea Terlucci is the other artist. And then we got Tom Napa Latona as the letter. We got a lot of Italians on this one, looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Cecilia Slaughter and Old Dragon. You think that what's her name will the other Slaughter will hit up in this one, or just
everything in the background of the something that killing the children's stories when they were doing the current stories, the ones with Cutter, they were hinting that Old Dragon was on his way out and that Cecilia may actually become the new dragon, but they're also teased at the idea that as much as they were trying to chase down Erica Slaughter and kill her for betraying the Order, the old man's got to I think either the old man or Cecilia may have the idea that Erica may be the new dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what, Cal, you're all kind of right. He's more of a geek and not a nerd. But sometimes you don't know whether you want to hug him or strangle him.
Exactly.
One of my favorite episodes is one where that bird was getting on his nerves, and then it flew in the house. And he's like, "I flushed you down the toilet." But then he befriended the bird.
Yeah. I was going to say, when you talk about strangling him or love him, there's a lot of episodes where he does stupid stuff where you just want to throw him out the window. And then there's the episode where Howard's mom dies.
Yeah.
And he says what he says.
Or also the speech at the end of it when he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Like he finally got it. You know what I mean? He finally kind of got it. And I always liked him and Penny's relationship was always probably the best part of the show, was them becoming friends. We got some interesting covers here. This one's kind of cool. Well, they got the old the picture of the people in the House of Slaughter. They got a black and white. I think there's a Lotte cover here somewhere. David Mack. So they got black and whites of everything.
I only pre-ordered cover A, but if I see some of the others, I may pick them up.
Lotte. Oh, I didn't like that Lotte. I kind of like that one.
Ooh, that is pretty good. I didn't see that one. Right there. I missed that one. Is that a ratio?
Yeah. No. I don't think so. Hold on. It is cover J. No, it's not a ratio.
Well.
Now, I'll ask you a question, Tony, because you've been reading this since day one, the original Something Skill with Children. It's too late. So if I picked it up, I'd be totally lost, though, right? So I shouldn't get that.
Maybe a little bit, but hell, you can actually they actually have compendiums, paperback compendiums now, like similar to G.I. Joe and Transformers. You can get the first 20 issues of Volume 1 and the next 20 issues which are issues 21 to 40, and then you get those two compendiums, and you only need to pick up a few books. I'm sure there's a digital side if you just want to read them digitally, but you don't. I don't feel like you probably need to know everything. You probably could read the Cutter storyline and probably be caught up.
All right. Well, I'll probably get the compendium because I want to get the Invincible compendium. Hey, we got Cliff here. Cliff, thanks, man. I love you, brother. Love you. I was watching Cliff in the Council Comics. Please subscribe to Cliff on Comics and the Council Comics. They are great people, especially Cliff. Cliff's my buddy.
Cliff is awesome.
He's like one of the best people in the community, And thanks, Cliff. I'm glad I appreciate you watching. I had fun. I was a little bit nervous. Like, I've been on a lot of streams since I started, but that was one of the shows I said, man, one of these days, maybe I could be on that show. Because I just started collecting slabs and stuff. But so it was kind of like a full circle moment for me. I know it's like Not a big deal for a lot, because a lot of people have been on there a few times. Best people. Yeah, you're one of the best people. I don't care. Hey, Cliff, I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play a video clip. Just for the hell of it. Let's see if we can find something for you. What should we play for him?
Something that says he's awesome.
Well, I could play something that's funny because most of my clips are funny. So
okay.
How about no? Well, no. I'll play this for him.
But now she's dead.
No, she's not.
She's alive.
She's Nosferatu.
She's Italian.
I love Steven Weber.
That wasn't that great, but we have a good one for Jeff we're going to play.
My name is Jeff.
All right, that's for Jeff. All right. I'm trying to I'm going to get all my friends some good videos to play. So
I can't wait to see you do one for Vogs.
Well, I had one, but he got mad at me. It was McLovin saying, "What's up, gangsters?" He said, "I don't look like McLovin." I said, "Well, I don't know." I'm not gonna
Last time I checked, I don't look like Starscream.
No, it don't matter what you look. I just meant like his exuberance.
Yeah.
He's kind of like McLovin. Like he gets, I don't know. I love Will, so I don't know. I don't think he's actually McLovin. I'm just saying it's.
No.
So Speed Racer is up to number 8. Yep. Tony, is it going to be a continuing series?
I'm assuming for right now it is. That and Racer X are ongoing.
Now I think this Astonishing Miles Morales, The Art of Flip, was a web series or something. If anybody in the chat knows, let me know. I'm pretty sure I was told that it was like a collection of like the web series or something. Now they got a new Miles series coming out in August, I think. And I'm gonna get it because I didn't get the last one because it was already like at the end of it almost when it came on my radar, and I felt like I'll wait. And Callie said he's definitely grabbing the heavy metal. And, Callie, I would, but like, man, $14.99 is a lot of money. Let's see what they got here, Callie. Oh, look here, we got a John Stanisic variant too. Oh, that's pretty cool though. I don't know, Callie, you're a bad influence. I might have to get that too. I don't know. It's all your fault if I get it though. I'm going to blame you. All right, we got Excommunicated number 1. Tony, I don't know if I want to check that one out, but I want to check this one out. I got one for you that I'm a big World War II, history guy. So we got this one called Dog Tag from Mad Cave coming out.
Yeah, I missed the boat on that one. I saw it after FOC, and I was like, man, that looked like that'd be interesting.
Dog Tag is a fictional story about a very real war. It follows the life and thoughts of Corporal Tom Fuller through the final years of World War II as his service takes him from the invasion of Normandy to the surrender of Japan. Borrowed from real-world stories and little-known events of the war, Dog Tag asks big questions about the war while focusing on the heroism of the ordinary people who lived and died during the conflict. It's written by Mark Russell. Artist is P.J. Holden. Colorist is J.P. Jordan. And Buddy Boudon is the letterer. And I don't know. Let's see. They got some interesting, I'm taking it. Look, see, he's like a writer. So I bet he's writing about his experiences. Now Tom Fuller, I'm not sure, but Tony, do you remember the movie with Mark Hamill, the one he did after Star Wars? I think it was before Empire Strikes Back? It's called The Big Red One. Have you seen that movie?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen that movie in 40 years.
Well, it's got the late John Carradine, who recently passed, Mark Hamill, and Lee Marvin in the lead role. And they filmed it in, I think, in Israel or somewhere around the Mediterranean because they were trying to look like Italy.
Yeah.
Well, Red One, of course, is the 1st Army Division. It's like they call it the Big Red One because they got a red one on their shoulders. And they've been in combat since World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. They've been in they're like one of the first units that goes in. Well, the guy that wrote its name is Sam Fuller. He was a writer and director. He was a World War II veteran. famous writer and director in the 60s and 70s. And it was one of the last movies he ever did. And it was about his real life experience in World War II. So I think that character name, I could be wrong, but call him Tom Fuller sounds like it could be because when he got back, he wrote about his experiences in the war. So the reason I say it is because the name's Fuller is the last name, but look at this cover. You got this guy at a typewriter. He's got all these memories of the war around him. So I'm thinking that might be a hint. I'd like to look more. I'd like to get some more. I'm going to do a deep dive on this one when it comes out, and I'm going to do a video on it. So I hope everybody will check it out. So, and my great uncle was he was an airborne trooper, 82nd Airborne at Normandy. So I'll definitely be checking it out. All right. I don't know if we got Red Sonja. I don't know if we really need that. Red Sonja's pretty straightforward. She's the sheep with the sword. Oh Lord, look at this Cedric Palat. Oh my, holy cow!
There's always a cosplay.
That's not a cosplay. That's a real.
Oh.
But I call that a thirst trap cover right there, y'all. There's 3 different covers of it, and then we got Lucio Perillo, Joseph Michael Lisner, Michael Ruth. There'll be a cosplay. Here's the cosplay. There's the cosplay, and then we got a blank, and then we got 2,000 variations of the same cover. All right, there we go. We got that. So that's it. Yeah, it was intriguing. Yeah, you are a bad influence, but everybody's a bad influence. And when it comes to collecting, you know what I mean? Like I had Fable the other day going, damn you, Matt. Now I'm getting this, or now I got to get this book, or like Jeff, Tony, all of y'all. But Fable, like he's the one that showed you can pre-order like toys on Hasbro out of charge your card. I was like, God, why did you show me that? But anyway, it's all good though. It's actually, I think you're all turning us on the stuff we wouldn't have thought about, and maybe I would have missed on if it hadn't been for you guys. So that's another good thing about the community. Okay, now we're going to go into our variant covers, my top 10 variant cover picks of the week. And we're starting out, and I put the Cedric Palat 1 in 25 Energon Universe cover. It definitely was on my radar. I wonder why, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she doesn't look. I'm getting kind of Gina Gershon.
I was looking at the car.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Sure. I thought she kind of was giving me Gina Gershon vibes in the 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice car too. But I wasn't really paying attention to the car. I'm just gonna be honest. Then we have the Storm Earth's Mightiest Mutant #4. This is a Stephanie Hans cover, and I like that. I think John. I have a feeling that John's comic and friends will be buying this cover. I'm going to say it right now. Yeah. Then we have for the it's Destruction Be Our Lot. This is the Jerome Opina variant. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And for JSA, we have the Fumera variant. That's badass. We got the Spectre. Dude, the Spectre just, I love the Spectre. And then another one I think is badass is this cover for X-Men.
That is pretty cool.
Benjamin Sue. I like the contrast between the color, the red, the black, and the white. Very neat cover. And hey, Callie, I don't know if you're still here, but it's got your girl Magic up front. Then we got for Absolute Batman 19. I think it's 19. This is the Decal variant, Jeff Decal. That's cool. I like how it's got his eyes are red, And, all right. Then, of course, Tony, you knew I was going to pick this one. For Daredevil #2, the Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
Yeah.
Pretty dope. And
I like that.
And I guess it's awesome. I had to pick the Remejo for Amazing Spider-Man 329. Mr. Negative in negative space, Mr. Negative. So that's pretty cool. And we got a comment here. Let's see. He said, "Yep, I'm getting that one." I knew you would. All right. Then we got this one that's interesting to me. This is
that's pretty cool.
Batman issue 9. This is a John Jane cover of Katana. And end out the list we have for Poison Ivy 44, the Nubovich variant.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been getting all these Dubovich covers. I just think they're great. I don't know. I love the use of colors. I know, right? That's the Cabbage cover. It's just, dude, I'm probably going to buy 3 copies of that just to give to I might do one as a giveaway. I might get 3 copies of that one. You know what I'm saying? Nerdy Geek is here. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. And we may have another. I may do another surprise wrestling promo later because I've been kind of getting into it. So just watch out. If you see my Ray-Bans come out, you might see Ric Flair come out. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Not yet. All right. Hold on. Let's just slow down now. We got the okay. We're going to go into the Trinity 20 Comics of the Week. This is from the Key Collector app. We're not going to do new kits of the week because they started changing the way they do things. So Tony, you holler at me if you think stands out or something you own personally. Now the reason this is on the list is Django Zorro #1 from Dynamite 2014 is that as a film has been taken they're making a film. Brian Hegeland, who wrote LA Confidential, is writing the script as we speak. So that's interesting. I don't know what that'll be like, but hey, I like Django and I like the Zorro movie, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But so we'll move on here. We got at number 19, we have Head Lopper #1 from 2015. Of course, there's a new Head Lopper series out, so there's been a 600% increase in interest in this issue from 2015. Of course, I don't think we need rocket scientists to know why this one's on the list. Spider-Man Noir #1 from 2009. First appearance of Spider-Man Noir. First appearance of Vulture Noir. There's been a 500% increase in copies sold because they released a behind-the-scenes teaser. Because there's an upcoming Amazon series starring Nicolas Cage. I kind of have mixed feelings about this one, but but I'll watch it. But I think I'm going to watch the black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, Nerdy says it's an older Zorro in the story, so it would be cool to see Antonio Banderas reprise. Oh man, dude!
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be fucking badass.
Dude, Jamie Foxx and Antonio Banderas. Yeah, okay, I'm here for it. All right, I guess Jamie Foxx would come back. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he would.
Detective Comics 604 from 1989. The identity of Clayface revealed to be Sandra Fuller. And there's been a 400. I used to have this comic.
I've got them. I was trying to remember. There's 2 of them that's got posters in them. So make sure it'll say on the cover if it has a poster. Make sure it's got the poster in it.
And we could probably find this in a dollar bin. It's only like, I mean, maybe not. I mean, you could get lucky. I mean, it's only $3 here. I don't know, like if Key Collector's not usually always right, but
you can still find it cheap.
And I think I don't know why I have to say this, but I feel compelled to tell you that on the screen on my TV on mute right now is Honky Tonk Man fighting Hacksaw Jim Duggan. All right, I just thought that was odd. I wasn't even watching wrestling. Just how YouTube plays over and over, stuff. So we got Hacksaw and Honky Tonk Man. Next we got Batman 189. I don't know why I felt compelled to tell you that, but Batman 189 from 1967, the first appearance of Scarecrow in the Silver Age, and third appearance overall. It's also the introduction of Scarecrow's chemicals that elicit fear. It's about $560 in mid-grade. 380% increase in copies sold this week compared to the previous week, driven by increased attention in Scarecrow following the introduction of the Absolute Universe. And this one's kind of weird to be on here. Well, I guess it's because of the show. But we got Daredevil, Unleash Hell, Red Band #1. First appearance of Morgan, the murderous muse of Muse. So she's a muse of Muse. 345% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after pictures from the set of Daredevil Born Again Season 3 leaked, revealing Heather Glenn dressed as Muse in a comic accurate look inspired by his recent series. Okay. Well, spoiler alert, I guess. Casper the Friendly Ghost, #1 from 1949, St. John Comics. Even in mid-grade, Tony, this book is $2,000.
Damn.
Low grade is $850. First appearance of Casper the Friendly Ghost, first appearance of Herman the Mouse, and first appearance of Baby Huey. A 311% increase in copies sold this week after Casper the Friendly Ghost made headlines with Disney Plus winning a competitive bidding war for a live action adaptation from the producers of Goosebumps.
Damn.
So, damn. So that's the book. Like, yeah, I don't think, unless somebody does not know what they're looking at, are you ever going to find that in a dollar bin, right? Yeah, let's go Casper. I love Casper. I used to read Casper and Little Devil all the time. I don't know if you guys remember Little Devil.
I remember Little Devil.
All right, let's continue on. Hey, Tony, I own this book. I'm glad to say. This is Batman issue 400, cover art by Bill Sienkiewicz, and it has a 2-page introduction by Stephen King written in it.
Yep.
There's been a 300% increase in copies sold this week versus previous weeks, but I don't know if there has to be a reason because Bill Sienkiewicz is a very popular artist. We got Lost Fantasy 6 from Image Comics. This is a variant cover. Been a 300% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week, following last week's secondary market interest in Lost Fantasy #9. Hey, another book that I marked off my personal Grail list this year, Iron Fist issue 1 from Marvel Comics, 1960.
Okay, guys, we seem to be experiencing technical difficulties at the time. So how's everybody doing? For those of you who don't know, next Sunday, which is May 10th, is the 30th anniversary of the release of the movie Twister. And of course, we all know that Monday is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. If you join me on my live cast from 10 Eastern, 9 Central on Monday, we're going to be doing a Star Wars tribute. I can't highlight anybody. Start selling comics, Tony. I don't have any with me. I'm at my mother-in-law's. It is what it is. But yeah, we're going to be doing a Star Wars tribute Monday night, and then the following Monday I'll do something about Twister, and then the week after that I'm going to do something about the 40th anniversary of Top Gun. Yep, and Beware Tuesday, Revenge of the 5th. I hear you, Callie. I meant to do a marathon, but I get tired of doing them now. I've ran myself ragged doing marathons. But he should be back shortly, I hope. Let's see if he's saying anything on Instagram. He's back.
The internet dropped out and then come back in. I don't know. If it goes out again, I'll come back on my phone. We'll just hang out for a minute.
I was telling them about everything I had coming up.
How long was I talking for? I realized I was sitting there just running my mouth and I didn't realize I wasn't even online.
Only a few seconds, dude. Just a few seconds.
Right. I kept on talking, dude. Like I was talking about Iron Fist, and then I said, "Man, I love this." It's like the Danny Rand's coming back, and then we got this.
Yeah.
And, so anyway, I got that one. Saga of Swamp Thing issue 88. Of course, issue 89 just came out 37 years too late, or 37 years later. We had a 220% increase in copies sold because Rick Vick's original run became an end after a controversial story. The Swamp Thing goes back in time to meet Jesus Christ.
Oh,
and yeah. I'll be honest, now I'm going to tell you something about that. I'm not going to review it yet because I'm going to be doing that in my review. But I read it yesterday. I couldn't wait to read it. I was just like, dude, I got to find out what's going on here. Besides for a couple of like little things, it's really, I don't know why. There's one thing I can see maybe. I'll tell you about it backstage.
Yeah.
But it's not trying to like rewrite history, really. It's not trying to say anything bad. It's actually because I don't know if you think about it. If anybody remembers the character Swamp Thing, he's kind of a gentle person as long as you don't mess with the green.
Yeah. And the thing is this not going to be the only one. They got 3 more coming.
Yeah, Cliff. You know what? I don't know, but Cliff, I thought it was I thought it was well done. I thought it was very thoughtful. I don't think it was trying to be blasphemous or anything. I just it was kind of like, okay, it's kind of like I'm not giving anything away. Swamp Thing is actually just kind of a fly on the wall, so to speak, in this issue. But like, I'm looking forward to what happened. But hey, Cliff, maybe me and you could do a team up video on this one and talk about it. I don't know. We'll see because I'd like to do a video on it, and maybe if anybody else wants to get involved, we'll do like a roundtable discussion. Anyway,
I was able to get a copy, but I haven't read it yet.
All right. Well, I won't tell you really,
because I got the Swampy with the little lamb cover.
Yeah, well, I got where are they at? I don't know where it's at right now. I have to find it. But anyway, I would imagine the response 37 years ago. Now, I'll tell you something why I think maybe that was happened 37 years ago. Now, in 1988, 89, we were a year removed from a movie that was directed by Martin Scorsese that was based on a book called The Passion of the Christ. And Willem Dafoe played Jesus Christ. I think Harvey Keitel was Judas Iscariot. And David Bowie was Pontius Pilate. And they portray, let's just put it this way, they portray Jesus having human thoughts, which if you look back at it, he was human. I know he was the Son of God, but he was human. But I mean, I'm not saying either way, I'm not defending it, but I remember my church that I went to a Baptist church. Yeah. They boycott. They were like, boycott your theater if they show this movie. So there were a lot of, like, the Catholic Church was like, yeah, they told everybody boycott this movie. So back then they probably would have boycotted DC Comics. So I don't know if the Pope actually reads Batman though. So I don't know. 100 Bullets, #1 from DC Vertigo, 1999. First appearance of Dizzy Cordova. First appearance of Agent Grey, 200% increase in copies sold. Yeah, the series will continue in July with 100 Bullets, the U.S. of Anger. So we had somebody who was it mentioned 100 Bullets earlier. Callie. Mm-hmm. I need to check that out, Callie. I'll have to check out 100 Bullets.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, Callie, I agree. So okay, we got Batman #1, and I can tell you a couple of stories I remember as a kid about some televangelists in their flesh. Anyway, Batman #1, DC Comics, 2011. This is the first issue of the New 52. It was a premiere issue of the second standalone Batman title ever come out. First appearance of Lincoln March. First cameo appearance of Harper Row, who later becomes Bluebird. Been 189% increase in copies sold this week compared to the previous week, as Absolute Batman continues to draw readers toward other Scott Snyder works. Hey, now here's a book I do own. We got Daredevil issue 184. Yeah. And this is the first team up with Punisher and Daredevil. 147% increase in copies sold this week because the viewers expect the finale of Daredevil to include the Punisher. I'm one of those people. I hope it does.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Creepy. Okay, we got Absolute Wonder Woman #12. I think I have this. I don't have this cover though. But this is the introduction of Zatanna into the Absolute universe. Final page cameo. I wouldn't need to do that. 131% increase in copies sold this week versus previous week due to Zatanna's continued arc in last week's Absolute Wonder Woman release. And then we go to Todd Pollard. Amazing Spider-Man 299. You know what? I may have to find this at Heroes Con. Who knows? Second cameo appearance of Venom, but it says debatable first. Topic Farman explains in an interview that he considers Amazing Spider-Man 299 as the first full appearance of Venom, but various comic resources cite Amazing Spider-Man 300. And also, get this: the Amazing Spider-Man issue 299 was used as a prop in the film Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And this is a 125% increase because there's more interest in Venom keys. Because people are speculating that his character will be introduced in the MCU in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, they think everybody's going to be in that movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
at this point, it's like Jean Grey's going to be in it. John F. Kennedy's going to be in it. Marilyn Monroe's going to be in it. Rhodes going to be in it.
Annihilus is going to be in it.
Yeah, Ulysses S. Grant's going to be in it. Batman's going to show up and help Spider-Man save the day. You know, everybody's going to be an Amazing Spider. I'm going to do it right now. I'm calling it right now. Ben Affleck's Batman will be in Amazing Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Bruce Campbell will make an appearance.
Yeah, as Ash from Evil Dead. That would be cool as hell.
Yeah,
I'll be there for that. All right, now we got Absolute Batman Annual #1. Controversial story, they say. I don't know what's controversial about Batman kicking a bunch of white supremacists' ass. So
it ain't the first time he's done it.
I know, and like I'm sick of this controversial. Look, I'm not going to get it. No, we're not going to get political. Sorry, I'm just going to say I don't think it's controversial. But Danny Warren Johnson wrote it and drew it, so I like it. I have 2 copies of it. DC All-In Special #1. Introduction of Absolute Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and the Absolute Universe, and the Death of Calabac. $60. It's already $60. This is 2 years old almost. Already $60. So this is the Absolute ain't going nowhere. I mean, you know what? I love Marvel, but Absolute, I'll give it to them. DC's kicking ass right now. I missed on this one, Tony, and I really regret it now.
Dude, you're gonna hate me, but I actually picked it up, had it walking around in my pile, and I went, you know what? I'm not really collecting the series, so I don't need this, and put it back.
Oh no! $15 now. Anyway.
Yeah.
So John Bernthal. We got Invincible #1. Now this is a reprint of Invincible #1 that was offered to people at shops who ordered their Invincible versus video game, standard or collector edition bundle. So if you didn't do that, you're not getting this book. It's already $45. So
yeah.
Now let's go back. We go back to the other page here, and I'll check the chat, and we'll go to the Hot 10, and then we'll do our. I'll do the variant cover. I mean the what do you call it? Out of context panels. Anyway,
well, I was gonna say if I can read them, I'll do some. I'm on my laptop.
All right, we'll try. You can try Hot 10 Comics of the Week. This is also from Key Collector app. So we'll try to get to this list a little quicker, but we're already at 58 minutes, so I've run a little longer than I wanted to. But I was trying to take my time more instead of racing.
Yeah.
Because I got time before I go on Bruce's show. Daredevil 168 at #10. This is the first appearance and origin of Elektra. First cameo appearance of Robert Goldie Goldman in dialogue only. First solo written work on Daredevil by Frank Miller. He had previous co-writer credits going back to issue 165. Also, interesting note, Elektra is misspelled on the cover. It's spelled ELEC something KTRA. So but it's about $300 in high grade. A CDC 9.8 this week sold for $1,700. A 9.6 newsstand sold for $625. But I'll tell you what, I would settle for an 8.5 or an 8.0 or a 7.5 or a 6.0. The 6.0 sold for $150. I'll look for a lower grade one because that's kind of what I do. If you remember, if everybody watched me on O Slabs yesterday, you noticed that I'll go for the lower grade. I don't care.
Yeah.
At #9, we got another book I'm hunting down. Swamp Thing #1.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, Swamp Thing. You make my heart sing. We got $300 high grade, $90 mid grade. And this is, of course, an iconic cover by the one and only Bernie Wrightson. So take it in and feel the burn. Phil, first appearance of the second Swamp Thing, who is Alec Holland. And actually, you know what? My favorite Swamp Thing is Alec Holland. So there you go. First cameo appearance of Anton Arcane. But that's a cool ass bad guy name. First appearance of Matt Cable, later becomes the Sandman's Raven. First cameo appearance of the Unmen. First appearance of Nathan Ellery, the man who caused the explosion that created the Swamp Thing. And a 9.8 CDC this week sold for 3,600 clams. Or dollar dues or rubles or whatever your currency of note is. Here's a book that I will probably have to get a low grade if I ever get it, Tony.
Yep.
Silver Surfer #4, but this is like one of the most iconic big John Buscema covers he ever did, in my opinion. His brother Sal inked it, and the cover was by the I think sometimes underappreciated Maurice Severin.
Now you may want to check your Den of Comic Geeks solicitations, because they did a facsimile reprint of issue 1, but they've got reprints going all the way up to issue 6, so they are reprinting this book soon.
Ooh, I'll have to get the reprint. I'll have to get the foil and the regular. Yeah. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Hey, Jeff. You showed up, so we're going to have to. It gives me an excuse to play this.
My name is Jeff.
All right, don't worry. I played Tony in Starscream, but I should have had mercy on him. I should have had him getting shot too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have had him getting shot.
I didn't do it. I'm probably going to get a hit for that one anyway. I played it too long, but it's all right. Yeah. A 9.0 in this book is $3,660. Here's what it sold for this morning. So, and we got or not this morning. I mean, shit. A 2.5 sold for $420. I could probably get a 2.5, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad at a 2.5 if the cover looked good, though. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man 252. First appearance of Spider-Man's black costume. Yep. Cover art inspired by Amazing Fantasy 15. It's about $185 in high grade, $55 in a mid grade, $15 in the low grade. Although I bet you they would still try to charge you $40 for it in low grade.
Oh, guaranteed. I'm gonna try. That's the next thing I'm gonna try to go after is a mid grade copy of that, because I got a toy reprint. But
so a 9.8 this week sold for $1,647. That is a 49% jump.
Yeah.
A newsstand 9.8 sold for $2,250. 60% jump. So it's looks like now might not be the time to get it though, Tony. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe raw though. I mean, these are all graded, of course.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna get them raw. I still buy slabs every now and then, but I've been buying more raw lately.
Here's kind of a book that's out of my range for now. Giant Size X-Men #1, first appearance of the new X-Men Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Thunderbird, and Wolverine's third overall appearance. First appearance of Ilana Rasputin. $3,000 in super high grade, $1,100 in mid grade, $350 in low grade. But good luck getting somebody to sell you one for $350 in a low grade. CGC, this book is like, this is like a blue chip book. I try not to say banger or big boy book because Bruce, it kind of annoyed. I don't want to give Bruce an aneurysm, but so anyway, shout out to Kingdom of Nerds. I'll be on his show. I guess I'll be on his show later. I don't know. We'll find out. CDC 9.0 this week sold for $5,000, 32% increase. A 3.0 sold for $1,400. It's 26% up from that. And we got a GSX1 qualified for the 10th time in 2026 to be on the Hot 10 list. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ty. Yes, that one's on there too.
Yeah.
And Callie says the most important fact is that Ileana Rasputin shows up in that book. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, it's an important book. Even the Island of Krakoa, there's all kinds of stuff going. Next up, we got another book I want to get.
Go. Oh
yeah. #1, which is still kind of affordable. If you get a mid-grade copy, or first appearance of Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, Grand Moff Tarkin. First appearance of Beru and Owen Lars, and probably their last appearance. I'm just kidding. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, they were a smoking hot couple.
They were smoking hot. Introduction of Stormtroopers, first cover appearance by Obi-Wan and Han Solo, who are not in this story though. So maybe Aunt Beru and them buy I think Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru probably buy it as the second issue. We got Batman issue 121 from 1959. Now, this book can be low, mid, or high. You're going to be paying a lot for it. This is the first appearance and origin of Mr. Freeze, who initially named Mr. Zero, later renamed Mr. Freeze in Detective Comics 373.
Yep.
A 0.5 graded copy of this book sold for $775. A 7.0 this week sold for $7,930. And even on the bottom end, we got a 2.5 that sold for $1,900. So that is a blue chipper. Hey, what's up, Chad?
All right.
We got Amazing Spider-Man 50, another book I want.
Yep.
First appearance of Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. A CDC 9.2 this week sold for $9,760. This marks the third time this book has been on the Hot 10 this year. This book's been on the list every day the last 2 months, every week the last 2 months probably. Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher and the first appearance of the Jackal. A 9.8 graded copy sold for $18,000 this week. Damn, 3 copies and a 9.2 outsold the average. A 2.0 this week sold for $797. I try to just go to the highest to the lowest because I don't have time to figure out that. This week marks the 12th time in 16 weeks that the Punisher's first appearance has landed on the Key Collector Comics Hot 10. And last but not least, another book that's Invincible #1. First appearance of Invincible. First appearance of Omni-Man, Deborah Grayson, Titan, William Clockwell, David Howells, Adam Eve, and first cameo of Science Dog. Now, if you're wondering why is the book, Matt, that was come out in 2003 so expensive? Because there was only 10,800 copies ordered by retailers when it came out. Nobody even cared about it, really. But we had 2 copies and a 9.2 this week sold for $2,279.
Damn.
That's wow. A CDC 9.8 sold for $6,500. 3 copies and a 9.8 outsold the average. Another week showing another showing of absolute dominance on the secondary market from the Invincible series. And what's it say here? It's how many times it's been on the list this year. Anyway, it's just real popular. Let's just put it that way. It's a popular book, and I'll probably never own it. I'll just get the compendium. So there, you got that list. We got that list out of the way. It's high grade, and do you think it's a good investment? I don't know, man. You think the book? If you think the book is going to get higher, I just don't think it's going to. I don't know if it can go any higher. I mean, the show. How many seasons has the show been on, Tony?
I think 4.
All right. So maybe like the shelf life of Amazon series, where I've seen about 5 seasons. The Boys. This is their last season, season 5. So there's probably 1 more season left. I don't know if there's ever going to be a live action movie, but I think that maybe this might be the highest it'll be is during this show's heyday. I don't know if there's going to be a live action movie. I know there's people that have been fan casting it. They want Henry Cavill as Omni-Man. So I don't know. But yeah, I agree with Tony. He's like, yo, I'm going to use that money to get Avengers #4. Yeah, that's what I would spend that kind of money on. Or like Giant Size X-Men #1 or something.
Well, I was gonna say, Matt, me and you being big Cap fans, Avengers Annual 4 is the first Silver Age return appearance of Cap. So
I want to give a shout out to Memo 420. He's my buddy from Whatnot. You can look him up on Whatnot as with Memo 420. Oh, he meant long-term investment. I don't think long-term because, like I said, I think the season's got one more. I think I got one more season in them probably. And
Yeah, it'll probably take a curveball.
I don't know. It might. I mean, it might stay where it's at, but I don't know. It might. You never know, Jeff. I'm not one of these people that can tell you how to invest. I buy funny books. I don't know what you should invest in. I wouldn't invest in it though, but this is me.
And you probably don't need to listen to me because I'm the guy that went to the comic book store, seen 10 copies of Ultimate Fallout 4, and said that character ain't gonna be worth nothing.
I did too. And Tony also left John Bernthal on the rack the other day. It's worth $15.
Yeah, I left. Yeah.
Well, I want to give a shout to Memo. You can go look him up on, but it's in the number Memo and then 420 on Whatnot. He's been doing a weekly giveaway with me. He sponsors the weekly giveaway, so give him a follow on Whatnot, and he's also on Instagram, Memo420. And here's his logo. So this is what it's spelled like on Whatnot. So go look him up. Good dude. All right. Yeah, I don't know that it will either, Jeff. I just don't think. I have a feeling it won't be. So anyway, we're going to go and talk about the. And then I might have to go turn into Ric Flair later, but we got out of context panels of the week. I need to change that logo, but all right. Anyway, so let's get into it, Tony. I'll start out and do a couple of them. And well, I'll the second one. I'll do the first one. We'll see. I don't even know what a weenie is. You'll know when you see it. I can't wait. Is he staring at her butt?
I guess.
Here you go. Do you read that, Tony? Or?
Yeah. This is their game. They printed queer money and traveled up and down the river distributing it. When we butted in on them, we just had to be rubbed out.
Ooh. I got pink eye.
Oh my God.
Here you go, Tony.
Bail for your lives. I opened the Seacock.
You know what they say when you open up the Seacock, don't you? You let in all the semen. All right. Come on, you Frankfurter nose creep. That was just goofy.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. You're up.
Yeah. Frederick, I am almost 70. You can do it, Henry. You've done it 3 times before.
Well, Henry's got some Viagra, I guess.
Yes.
I know your heart's desire. Come with me. Okay. So Veronica, okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna have to ask, you know what? I'm gonna have to ask Dan Parent about this when I go see him. When I meet him again at Heroes Con and get his autograph again. All right. He might know something about this. Nah. Okay. No, you go ahead. Look, you got Tommy Chong behind her.
Nah. How could you go out with Andy? Why don't you get a boyfriend who's really with it, like Frank over here? Yeah, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, man. I've seen some stuff and some things. All right. He don't look like he's had a bath. I didn't do anything. What's the matter? Silence. You should be spanked. I'll take my switch to you. Ooh. And he's like, yes, please. Just kidding. All right. Tony.
Later that night, as the child goes to sleep, I want to thank you for making me so pretty, but Daddy says you need brains in this world, so could you please give me some? Amen.
Damn. Damn. You know what? Your dad's an a-hole.
Well, Dad ain't playing.
No. Oh, well, I may as well lie here and enjoy this part of it. Okay. They usually, you know what they usually tell me, Tony? They usually say, I'm just going to lay here and let him get it over with. All right. Mm-hmm. And then after I'm done, I yell, bow down, son of Jarrell. All right.
All right, here we go. But now I feel a surge of warmth. Something's happening. Something good.
What is that thing she's holding?
I thought it was a tampon when I first seen it.
Me too. All right, they got quit stalling. Get the drugs. That guy really wants some drugs. Hey, why does he look like Freddie Prinze? Why does he look like Freddie Prinze Sr.?
I don't know, man.
Oh, there you go, Tony.
Make it quick, Betty. This could be embarrassing. Don't be silly, Arch. Nobody ever uses that old cloakroom. Ooh.
I think I know what they're getting ready to do, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm only crying because I'm happy, Ken. And it wasn't just luck. You're a genius with that rope.
Whoa, hello.
He laid the rope to her, y'all. Was it a stiff rope, you think? I don't know. All right, Tony.
Probably. Variety is the spice of life.
Hello. Now,
hello, nurse.
Dude, this one right here is going to creep everybody out, and I hope it does. Comet's memories are interrupted as Lori and Jero appear. Thank you. This kiss is for you, Jero. Supergirl doesn't know it, but she kissed me like that once. What? I'm just going to leave that there for a minute, okay? Let's let that sink in. I think
she kissed
Comet. Now, was she drunk? You think she don't remember making out with a horse or something?
She loves her animals.
She really loves her animals. All right, Tony, you're up next.
Stop, Phil. I'm just beginning to know you. You don't like any of the things I like. You'll forget all those things and learn to like the things that I do.
Yeah, because I'm a man. I'm a man in the 50s. Yeah, look, chat's like, yikes. A little question. Yeah, equestrian loves.
Yeah.
All right, now I guess I'm next. Oh my gosh, maybe he's dead. Mumble.
He should be.
Is he trying to reach? He tried to learn yoga so he could reach it, but he just couldn't make it.
Shouldn't make it.
That's some wild shit right there. That's all I'm saying. All right, Tony.
All right, go to him, Mandy. You need dick now more than ever. Oh yes. Oh, God. All my women sound the same.
I know. Betty, take off your clothes and get on the bed. Okay. Hey, I'm not trying to say anything, Tony, but I'm starting to see a pattern here with Veronica, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. She's a dominatrix.
There you
go. All right. I want a can of beans, a hot tamale, and 2 rolls of toilet paper. I'll be right with you, sir.
He's going to need, after that can of beans and a hot tamale and 2 rolls of toilet, he's going to need them 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, he might need 4.
Yeah, he might need a bunch of them. Never mind, I'll get supper. You just sit there and polish your Luger. Is that a euphemism? I don't know.
So,
anyway, here you go, Tony.
All right, let's see here. Nuts, this ain't for me. You need dames. That's where I shine. Dames. They all love me.
The guy in the bunny suit. Right. But the Cape Crusader recovers quickly and he's fired his bat poon. No time to duck. I don't know if I want any bat poon. I don't know if I want any. That doesn't sound good. I think maybe you get COVID from bat poon. I'm not sure.
Honestly, when I read that first, I thought it said bat pond, like a bat tampon.
And we got a little hostess ad here. I thought this was appropriate. So,
if humans were as nice as Hostess fruit pies, Hulk would be a lot happier.
Would he eat humans? Do you think? Is that what he's trying to say?
Probably.
All right. Yeah. Go. You're as bad as the boys.
She's just skipping away.
And the last one is for you, Tony.
All right. How dare you in my bed? You. Yep. And we had a terrific time, lady. What the hell?
Is that a horse?
Is that a dog or a horse or a
horse? That's a horse.
Oh my God.
We got 2 horse lovers in the panel this week, right?
Equestrian Sunday.
Bat Spoon for the win. Yes. I know he meant bat harpoon, but they should have said bat harpoon, not bat poon. The only good bat poon is dead bat poon. Pooh. Remember that only good varmint Poontang is dead varmint Poontang. Yeah, we got but anyway. So anyway, we got somebody who wants to talk to you. I got the nature boy Matt Morgan is here somewhere. Let's see if we can find him.
Be afraid. Be very afraid, because nobody can deal with the nature boy, Matt Morgan.
Yeah, we'll do this. So this will be on next week's show too. We'll be like, all right. I see a lot of people out here hollering my name. But last year, I made more money. I spent more money on spilt liquor in bars from one side of this country to the other than they made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, the diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these gators down. Woo! Remember, diamonds are forever, and so is Heroes for Hire Comic Club. Woo!
Yeah.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know. I go to a different place, so
It's the heat of the moment, man. You know.
And heat of the moment. I don't know. So, Tony, what you got coming up, man? You got anything good coming up?
Well, yeah. Let's see. Last Saturday, I dropped my first. Honestly, it was the first comic spotlight I'd done in 8 months. It was episode 42 of Tony's Comic Spotlight on the Converse YouTube channel, and I did Sandman Volume 2, Number 1, which was the first appearance of Morpheus. And after I finished editing it and uploading the episode, I watched the first episode of the Netflix series. Holy crap! I think I've went down another rabbit hole. So that'd be interesting. Tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 9 Central, is hanging out with Grandpa Starscream, but it's also May the 4th. So we're going to talk about and show off some stuff about Star Wars. It's all about the Star Wars tomorrow night. And if you want to hop on and join the panel, you don't have to have just Star Wars comics to show off whatever, because I'm going to show off a lot of my Star Wars collectibles. And then that's just not that's week 1. I'm going to have 3 weeks of Monday night shows talking about movies, because May 10th is the 30th anniversary of Twister, and then I believe sometime around May 21st or whatever is the 40th anniversary of Top Gun. So that's gonna be pretty cool. That's all I got.
Thanks, Tony. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Cali Comics, Bell Up Collectibles, Mill 420, Big Jeff. I'd like to thank Tony for being here with me today. Cliff on Comics who stopped by. I'm looking through Missing Mars, Nerdy Geek. I'll probably see you later, Nerdy Geek. And we got Pops Attic was here earlier. Everybody keep Pops in your prayers. You're recovering from that surgery. Hurricane, thank you for the super chat earlier. And also, quick reminder, I just made a video about the new the Greatest American Hero comic that just came out, and we talk about a little bit about the TV show and the new series coming out in July. So it's out right now. I didn't want to flood everybody's group chats with it today. I just released it to the world. We'll see. Also, I'm doing the comic book roundup every Saturday at noon and Eastern time, where I'm gonna review, I'm gonna talk about 5 books I read this week that I'm gonna highlight, and I got some book reviews coming out, and I have some comic book previews. I think on Wednesday we have another one coming out, and it's going to be a preview of the new Absolute Green Arrow series, because we're going to ask the question, who is the Absolute Green Arrow? Because there's a lot of theories out there, and I kind of delve into it, and some are pretty interesting, Tony. But I'm not going to share them here because I want you to watch the video when it comes out on Wednesday at 4 p.m. And tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, G.I. Joe issue 16. For me and Jeff go over that entire issue and read it. Will be out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. And of course, I'll be on Tony's show at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, Then Monday, I do have something before Tony's show at 8 p.m. Eastern, but I will be able to make Tony's show because it's only an hour show. I'll have another episode of Comic Conversations, and my special guest will be Gary B., the casual comic guy. So I'm sure we'll have fun with that. And I've been on his show. It still pisses me off that guy's Canadian.
I didn't know that.
And then Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, another movie review here on Heroes for Hire Comic Club. And Tony, I might, if I moved it to 10 o'clock, would you be able to make it?
I won't get home. I clock out at 9 p.m. Central, and I usually, if I go straight home, I get home at around 9:40. So if you had it at 10 Central, I could come home and I could have everything already set up so that before I leave for work, to where that way all I got to do is flip a switch, put my headphones on, and go.
Well, we might do it. I just kind of runs into like, I don't know, but we'll try. I'll try, man. I don't know, because I think there are other people going to be there. I think Chad's going to be there. I don't know. I'll have to ask them. Now,
Okay.
Chad, it's going to be, I know Chad will be there. I think Comic Vet might show up because he's working the day shift this week.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there was one you could do it for, I like G.I. Joe, but I'd rather do the Transformers the movie.
Okay, you got a deal. Transformers will be later because my friend Zach, who's Tales of a True Believer, is in the club with us.
Yeah.
He's on the West Coast and he wants to be part of that one too. So it would probably be easier for him. But this week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're doing G.I. Joe, the animated movie from 1987, starring Don Johnson and Burgess Meredith. And Sergeant Slaughter, of course. We can't leave out Sergeant Slaughter, you maggots. But still, I got my G.I. Joe book still behind me because I did an Only Slabs appearance. So my slabs are still laying over here, but they'll be back tomorrow. And then we got the Comic Lounge on Thursday. Tony sometimes shows up later because he gets off work late, but he should be there. Sometimes I don't make it,
Oh, but you also should point out that this Wednesday only, the comic Show Us What You Got is going to be at its original time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you were talking about your show, though. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? That's cool, Cal. I might ask them, and I want to ask E-Man too. So maybe if I have it later, E-Man can come on because he's in Oakland. He's in the Bay Area. So, and
it's Transformers. E-Man will jump on there.
And maybe we could get Cali Comics to show up. Ball's in your court, Callie. We'll do it at 11 p.m. We'll do it at 11 p.m. Eastern. So
I got to break out my Coronation Star Scream and my Galvatron. All right. I'll shut up now.
Okay. But it's okay. You're fine. And then I think on the Thursday show too, this guy named Ray Jameson will be my guest. He's doing a Kickstarter right now called the Madcaps. He'll be on for like an hour of the show, and we'll probably do the he only shows up for punch. Well, there will be punch and pie served, and I can almost guarantee there will be ice cream and some hot dogs and hamburgers as well. So, we might even put some Everclear in that punch, make some jungle juice. No problem. So, you don't want to mess with that Everclear. That's like opening up Ark of the Covenant, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a pretty raw stuff. Have you ever seen the reaction videos? The guy watches you try Everclear. It's so hilarious. But yeah, I think that's all for the show today. Yeah, this is the Kickstarter, Madcaps. This is the guy. And also, Memo will be sponsoring a giveaway. I don't know what it will be yet, but Memo 420 is my giveaway sponsor on Thursday. So there will be a giveaway Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I appreciate Memo for all his help and generosity. He got to help me out when I was selling Whatnot because I'd never really sold on there. But anyway, it's been a fun show. And I don't know what promo will I do next week. I don't know. Maybe I'll start the show with it next time. But I've been doing this thing where I'm like previously on Heroes for Hire Comic Club. So we'll be doing that kind of thing every now and then. Now that I've learned how to edit videos, we're all in deep shit. So or throw stuff together. But anyway, I guess that's the end of the show. I'd like to thank Tony again and everybody for watching. We got another comment real quick. Hey Steve, we're getting ready to wrap up, but everybody give Steve White a follow on YouTube. Actually, follow all these people on YouTube. We got this guy, Steve the Voice White. He's in the Black Order. Him and Callie are in the Black Order with it, me and Tony. We got Metal Elf Collectibles. Follow him. This guy's awesome. He sells stuff too on eBay. I think I'm going to make you a mod, Chad, so you can drop links to your stuff. Next week I'll do that, I promise. And Jeff, give Jeff a follow. I know he doesn't really do anything, but he does stuff on our show, and it means a lot to me. So he's my boy, my brother from another mother, just like Tony up here. So follow everybody in the chat. Give them a subscription. It ain't gonna cost you anything anyway. And to quote Christina Payne, let's spread the love the right way. All right. So so like I was on Only Slabs yesterday, and my whole thing was talking about the community and how much everything's meant to me being here, you know. And that's what it was all about to me. It wasn't about, oh, I didn't have AF-15 or Hulk 181 or nothing like that. But like, the books mean something to me, and that's at the end of the day, that's all collecting means, you know. And whatever it means to you, if you're having fun, just do it. And don't listen to me or Tony. We don't know what we're talking about anyway. We know enough to get you in trouble. So, yeah, don't want to pay attention to us. But anyway, until next time, true believers, Excelsior.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Sod! Snoochie boochies.